we are beginning, of course, to witness some heightened political activities and engagements. You know, Kenya is a very vibrant country and society. But as a commission that has recently assumed office, from where we sit, we are not worried about those sentiments. In fact, we have issued a statement already, I think last week, to the effect that we are urging our politicians and we are urging citizens and we are urging all of us to desist from making any statements that are inflammatory, that are likely to impute improper motive to this commission. We have started our work and we took oath of office and we pledged ourselves to uphold the independence of the IEBC, the integrity and credibility of our elections, and we will stick to that oath and to our mandate. So we are not worried outside there, but we would like to appeal to all stakeholders. Let us calm down. Let us allow the commission to do its work. Let us do our political engagements while respecting our electoral management body, so that then all of us have to restore that public trust by desisting from activities or utterances that are likely to erode public confidence in this IEBC. Because we have already promised Kenyans that we will do our job independently, transparently, and accountably. And we'll be engaging with the citizens of this country in every process we do. So we are not really perturbed by that, but we would like to appeal to them not to put us in a very difficult situation. There was this gentleman. Asante sana, very important question. Nafikiri tumeona hapo awali kumekuwa na migawanyiko hapa na pale, makamishina wengine wanajiuzulu at that critical moment wakati wanahitajika wawe pamoja. Tumeona hayo mambo, lakini ningependa kuhakikishia Wakenya ya kwamba hii commission tumejadiliana sisi katika mkutano wetu wa kwanza, tumekubaliana tutakuwa pamoja tukitekeleza jukumu letu kulingana na katiba na sheria za nchi. Kwa hivyo hatutarajii kuwe na migawanyiko. So we assure you as fellow Kenyans that we will stick together because we came together and we pledged ourselves that we are going to serve this country, and united we will. Thank you. Gentleman. My name is I think on the issue of campaign financing, there is a substantive law. Of course, it's a constitutional requirement that we need to regulate campaign financing for obvious reasons, that we need to create a level playing field, and therefore that calls upon us as a country to regulate the manner in which political parties and individual politicians deploy their resources, so that then we have a level playing field between the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots. So the law has been established, has been enacted. The Election Financing, the Campaign Financing Act. What we are left with is the regulations. The last time I'm reliably informed by the Secretariat, you need regulations to operationalize the law. So we have had a bit of problems with the regulations. And the last time the court advised IEBC to subject those regulations to public participation, so that then when we take it back to Parliament, it is enacted after a consultative process. You know, our Constitution is very clear on public participation in anything that we do, and more particularly a sensitive law like that one. So that is a process that we'll be undertaking in the next few months, and then we can be able now to discuss with stakeholders, with Kenyan citizens, and once we agree, then we can be able to table them in Parliament for approval. And once it's approved, it's our role to implement the law as it is on campaign finance regulation. Thank you. The elections budget is one area that we will look at as the new commission, and we will look at, we will sit with the Secretariat to look at the various proposals. We cannot comment now authoritatively on whether we will be reducing the budget or asking for more. But once we interact with it, then we will know the specific items. We will look at those considerations and then be able to arrive at a reasonable budget that will allow us to conduct a decent election, because I know there's a lot of expectations. Kenyans would expect us to deploy the best new cutting-edge technology, which will have cost implications and many other expectations. So we look at the budget vis-a-vis the expectations of Kenyans for what kind of election they want to see in 2027.